Hey, it's 7 p.m. on August 14th, and we call to order the Southwick Board of Appeals for a bi-weekly meeting. We have one public hearing tonight scheduled at 7:05. Before we do that, we will review the meeting minutes from the last meeting. In attendance tonight, we have Paul Gregoire, Dan Tobias, Bill Liss, Chris Mastriani, and Wendy Cordero. Let's get these meeting minutes out of the way since it's pretty simple. I don't see any problem with it.
We already looked at them anyway, so. That being said, I'm gonna make a motion to accept.
We have a motion to accept the meeting minutes from July 10th. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Everyone in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the meeting minutes are accepted for July 10th. Oh. Other business to attend to. I'd like to introduce Dan Tobias, that has joined the Board of Appeals as an associate member. This is his first meeting, so
Welcome aboard.
thank you. So we welcome him. I also want to acknowledge Tom Stapleton's service for many years on this board. He decided not to seek reappointment, so he is been replaced by Dan. So I just wanted to get on record that we thank him for all the time and careful attention that he gave to all different.
Sometimes abrasive.
His detailed opinions and review of the different applications that we've had. Let me find this here. Is there any pending business coming up? No, there's no pending business. We do have one thing coming. Attendance.
I don't think you mentioned Mr. Parent is not with us because he's in Portugal.
Yes,
Happened.
Mike Parent is in Portugal. I would have asked him.
He wouldn't zoom in?
Zoom in, but I think it would probably be about 2:00 in the morning.
Exactly. He's that age, he's probably up.
You have to wait till the official time here, so we're gonna do that.
We're all set otherwise, there's
For what?
no other business, we got the mail done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mail's done, there's no new application to review, so what's this, new?
These are just updates to 185 code, but they just came in, so I don't have copies of it yet, because I don't put it in.
Some of them make copies.
Only.
Yeah, the next bin.
So how much of this is, or this all just what's changed?
Yes, correct.
You should have like a, yeah,
Oh, body art. Okay,
oh boy.
all right. And, okay, do we have a public hearing tonight? I'll read the official notice so that we can get that started. Please find below the legal notice for the following hearing for publication in the Westfield News from the Board of Appeals for release on July 31st and August 7th. Notice is hereby given of a public hearing to be held Monday, August 14th, 2023 at 7:05 p.m. to hear the petition of Maria Camber for property located at 11 Pinewood Road, Southwick, Mass. The applicant is seeking a left side setback variance of 36 feet and a right side setback variance of 17 feet in order to build a covered porch. This is a hybrid meeting and will be held in the land use conference room in town hall and via Zoom. The meeting is being recorded via Zoom and audio recording too, no? Just via Zoom, and will be available on the website if anyone wants to review it. So, that,
And you get a few copies of that. Sure.
this,
Yeah. Just one copy of it.
No, I copied that off a lot.
Here's two.
all right, would you folks like to come up and tell us what you need, what you're looking to do? I'm sorry, could you
Unreal.
come, can you give us your name, please?
Karina Camber,
Yeah, this is the,
Okay.
Karina.
So now,
Yeah.
have a seat, be relaxed.
Let me ask just a basic question. Are your parents the current property owners? 'Cause and how long have they have the property?
About a month.
Okay, so
That explains a lot.
it hasn't appeared on the town records that you're the actual owner yet, so I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure that that's the case. It's happened before that people have,
Oops.
kind of jumped the gun a little bit. Okay, so go ahead.
So they want to build a porch behind the house
Okay,
and just so we can come out outside, sit on the porch, and they want to build it with a roof so that even if it's raining, we can still sit outside or have the table out there.
is it, I have some questions. Is it just the roof? Will it be screened?
Just a roof.
Just the roof, or just like the carport then?
Yeah.
Okay.
what's the size?
The size, so 24 by 14.
24 wide by 14 deep off the house. I just want to say for the record that your parents don't speak English,
No.
so you're here as an interpreter for them. So if we have any questions, we'll address them through you and you can get it clarified through them. Okay.
So. There's a lot of consideration with that going down there.
Yes. Yeah, this.
That's why I wanted to confirm. I thought it was 28, but I wanted to make sure. 'Cause
Another
that's-
thing to state for the record,
that's huge.
this is in zone R28, which is probably the strangest
Yeah.
zoning area in all of Southwick. When the zones were made, they decided to make a minimum lot area of 2 acres and a lot frontage of 300 feet.
Right.
And
We got a lot to do.
and very large, one of the largest, side setbacks in, it doesn't bear any, relationship to reality, and I would say that 100% of the houses there would not comply to that zoning, so we've had to deal with it before. And, what we will do is we'll consider all the other things that are not compliant to, we'll address each one of those, even though there's nothing that you really need to do about that. We look at the plan, any questions?
I have a basic one. Why not an awning,
What?
like a sunset awning that comes out, that you can retract, that gives almost 20 feet of coverage versus assembling a structure on it.
Oh, you
Cause
mean for the
14
roof?
feet deep with a structure, it starts to get like a room. You know what I mean? Cause if you're putting a structure with a top, that means it can be sided in pretty quick. With a porch, can become a room pretty quick.
Oh,
I mean, like you have a porch, like you say with that in the back, you just have an awning that comes out and you're getting the sun, you're out on the outside anyway, without screening, what's the difference? You have an awning, it's a lot easier.
Are they planning on putting a concrete deck on it, or is it gonna be like a wood deck for the floor?
Wood deck.
A wooden deck for the
Yeah.
floor,
Yeah.
okay.
mean,
Is
the
it,
depth of lot is 80.
What's the dotted line in the middle of the house? There's a dotted line there.
May I see?
Right there.
That separates the, end of the house and the garage.
Carport.
Ah, thank you. Simple enough.
Carport.
The pool still back there?
Did you go and see it?
Yeah.
Do you have a
That's
pool
why you
still?
know these things.
No.
Like the pool's gone?
Yep.
I drove by and couldn't tell because of the, behind the house, but it's on the carport.
is it possible to move this more towards the center of the house so that it's more equal on both sides? You know, why is the porch located where you have it?
I believe it's because in the dining, we want to make the door in the dining room, and the dining room is centered more
Okay,
towards
so
the,
it's based on where you can exit out
Yeah.
of the house.
correct.
Okay.
What rules of the code?
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be like an access area.
Yeah.
That's, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That's carport.
You can connect it all.
no, he's talking about the porch,
Okay,
I mean, the garage, sorry, about the line, the dotted line.
okay.
So,
Oh, yeah, and there's it lines, the end of the porch will line up with the end of the house before the garage, the covered one.
Mhm.
That'd be a wild guess.
Yeah, but you just said it lines up again in the house. You're saying that this porch here is gonna come up here along the,
Yeah, я вижу, да. Балкон будет заканчиваться там, где конец дома. Да. Yeah,
so it's not gonna jet out into the carport.
What is carport,
там, где гараж
and,
открытый.
yeah. Over there wall, and this side is open it,
Yeah,
by
so
the
up to the
open,
side of the
yeah.
house.
because over there, like house wall coming by the carport, this side is open, over there is,
Porch.
we decide to make from this plan, yeah.
I
Over there, if something like entrance or
I don't think
something,
that's all of that.
So is the porch here behind the carport?
Yes. Конец дома, вот это дом. Вот эта линия отмечает там, где гараж начинается, там, где уже улица. Балкон не будет переходить линии дома.
So what he's asking is where's the end of the porch? Is it at the end of the house?
Там, где дом кончается, там и балкон
Or is it gonna
будет
extend?
кончаться, или он будет переходить, и там, где... No, it's not gonna cross
Yeah.
that.
around
Just where
house
the,
line,
where- yeah.
Yeah,
The plan sure doesn't show that.
the house is 9 feet from the property line and the porch is gonna would be 14 feet.
mm-hmm,
That's,
which, from this side,
Yes,
that's the carport.
so,
So how, what's the carport like, 12?
that's the car, yeah.
Right,
So the carport is basic, is about 9,
okay,
and that's
That's 14.
scaling it up.
yeah, I understand, yeah.
Well, they're saying it's very close.
I mean, because it's in the back, there's more trouble for me too, with trying to go out the front and blend it into the, you know what I mean? Getting
Yeah.
closer to the road on top of,
Yeah,
this thing that doesn't have much setback as it is,
yeah, well, and we're all
I know.
the same, so I got, you know,
Yeah.
having room in the back.
So we're all in agreement on that. I'll have that picture that the porch is gonna stop at the end of the house and go this way.
What it shows.
That's
here.
not
That's
what,
not show, but
that's not
that's,
how it's drawn.
that's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm asking too.
Okay,
Yeah,
you know what we're saying?
Yeah.
Because if we drive through this, they're gonna run into the porch on
Yeah.
the backside of it,
Yeah,
or is it gonna be at the house?
no, at the
Because
house.
the way it's drawn up, it's showing it's intruding into the carport
Okay. Alright.
by about, if you scale it, probably about 3 feet, 4 feet.
3-4 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily. So which is it? It's gonna protrude into the carport area?
No,
Saying no,
Have to redraw that whole thing.
So they got 9 feet to the edge of the carport, 21 foot wide carport. 30 feet, and they got 14 to the beginning of the porch. That's what Paul's looking at.
Mhm.
So it's 14 plus the 9, you think?
Yeah,
So
No, it's not, no, that's not right.
the way this is drawn, the porch is 14 feet from the property line.
Yeah.
And the house is 30. I don't know where
Oh, the house is 30, okay,
yeah,
so it's gonna,
oh, yeah,
so does it overlap the carport?
that's what we're trying to decipher. But by the way it's written, yes.
Yeah.
There's gotta be changed for dimensions. They gotta be changed,
21.9, I think.
because the map doesn't add up.
that. 19.
Okay, if
I
what
got
you're,
it.
if what you're saying is
This
the
is
correct
what I
way,
got.
You got different dimensions.
I think.
let's say this is your
He's
house.
filled on there.
Here's a street over here,
Mhm.
this is your house,
That's with the
and this is,
garage.
this is the
Right.
carport. Yeah.
Which if you look at it,
The
it's like,
porch,
it's like an 8-foot door or a 9-foot
the
door.
porch is here,
Mhm.
not here,
The 20 deep.
correct, okay, so the porch
Oh, it's 2 cars.
Right,
stops
right.
at the house,
Right, and then the carport.
carport is here,
Mhm.
okay, so these
But the
dimensions,
measurements don't
Right,
reflect that at all.
we gotta, that's gotta be fixed, right?
right, so if we correct. If we correct these numbers. So the porch is actually 30 feet. Porch is 30 feet from the side, from
From the line,
the,
sideline,
from the
right,
property line. Correct?
Based
Am I
on-
Saying it right?
yep,
Okay, 30 feet, so it's 30 feet, so we need a 20 on variance on that side, so 30 plus 24 is 54
54 setback.
minus 80. 80 minus 54 is 26, so it'll be 26 feet from this side,
Yeah.
correct?
instead of 33,
It's our
20,
20.
yeah, because you're moving it, yeah,
So the one thing you were saying.
for setback
this is-
for the variance, yeah,
Our 28 is completely.
Right.
wrong.
They got them.
Sorry, and another thing,
With that.
when I measure over there, I just put roughly number because I don't know exactly word line. And I just make a roughly number.
Okay,
That's why over there, not
That's
exactly like,
all we can do too.
yeah.
Really,
so, yeah.
without having a survey, we're kind of.
As long as the porch and the house are the
Yes,
same
yes,
place,
yes,
then that gives us a starting point. that
Yeah, from house,
we can adjust these numbers.
yes, yeah.
And you can see just by that where that makes sense, because it's shifted more to the left on the
Right.
actual lot, so it's gonna be less,
Right,
and it should be more on that side,
okay, so it's
which we
30,
are,
it would be 30 on this side and 26 on.
correct, because you're right.
Okay,
All right, that includes the carport.
Mhm.
Get the house objective. Can we, I think we can,
okay, that's actually better.
right.
We have some neighbors here, if you want to give us your name and let us know what
My
you.
name is William I'm the owner of the house on 9 Pinewood Road. And Mr. Campor's dad, right? Neighbor.
Mhm.
And whatever he likes to build on his property is fine with me. I have no objection to it. The only thing that he started to do the other day, and he might have did this as a marker for his property. There, from his driveway to my property line is about 3 feet.
Okay.
And he dug a hole there, put a pole in there, which I don't know if it's it's pretty darn close to my property line.
Okay,
And the thing about it is, I took it out and I just taped this and said we discuss it tonight.
okay,
So I just want to make sure that if for some reason I can't live there anymore and new neighbors come in, if he builds something on that on that 3-foot strip,
Should,
yeah,
if he builds something, I don't want to have him take it down.
yeah, there won't, he won't get any permission to build anything there.
that close.
Right,
Yeah, because
okay,
he,
that's fine.
he definitely won't get any permission to build anything closer than where his carport already is. That's a rule that we always follow.
So maybe Karina, you could tell your dad to cover up that hole, that's the lane, because I don't want anybody to trip over.
Okay, yeah,
Good.
okay.
Yeah, so whatever he'd like to do is fine with me.
Okay, that's good to know, thank you. Sir, back there?
I'm Ken Stevens, we're the owners of 13 Pinewood, on the
Okay.
other side, and we, same thing, no objection to them building porch whatsoever.
That's always, that's good there. So you're on the other, you're immediately on the other
We're
side.
on the right side. from the
Okay.
street view, yes.
That's good. Thank you very much for coming and offering your opinion. It's important to have that.
So making some notes for, we've got the acreage, the frontage,
Yeah.
the sides,
I gotta redo my notes here.
and the back too, right?
House
What's the rear
is
side?
30 feet. And over 22 feet, so.
It should be okay on the rear setback. If you're going back how far? 14, right?
Yeah.
From 90?
Well, you want-
Or excuse me, from 240. I think the back set, we're good.
Oh, back- yeah.
That's what we don't have to touch.
I've gone through this.
Okay.
So the size requested is
Yeah, I guess it's 36.
30 and 26.
Correct, look respectively, yeah.
26. And then that makes variances of 20
20 and
and 24.
24, yeah.
Okay.
We got the acreage, we got
I have
the frontage,
acreage, frontage, front
Yeah.
setback,
side,
side aggregate.
okay, that's a total of what? 100
Yeah,
is what they're called for.
I think
It's
you
supposed to be
said,
100 and we
Yeah.
have 50. Supposed to be 100 and we have
Total of 20,
we have 56,
Yeah.
so we're in 44. Requested 44, requested 56,
we need 44 variants.
44.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay,
Anybody have any additional questions?
good.
Anyone want to make a,
Wow.
someone wants to make a motion to, grant the variance, I'll go through the numbers.
I will make a motion for the chairman to read the.
Okay, just as a little explanation, you've asked for variances from both sides. The lot doesn't comply with the bylaws because none of them do. So what we do is, we also grant variances for all the other things that are wrong, so that you don't have to come back if, if you need to change something. It's-
Okay.
Because the building inspector will look at our decision and say, well, this is not variance yet, so that we
Yeah.
can't issue a building
If,
permit.
if
We
we
cover it all
grant,
at once.
we
to get
granted you the,
Okay.
I'm sorry, we grant you the side variances. When the building inspector comes there, he would say, oh, you don't have the right lot size. So we put it all together so that you can get a building permit,
All right.
okay? So the numbers are a lot area variance of 61,600 square feet. A lot frontage variance of 220 feet. A front setback variance of 42 feet. A side setback variance on the left side of 20 feet. A side variance on the right side of 24 feet. And a side aggregate variance of 44 feet. Do we have a second?
Trying to follow these numbers.
Yeah,
so the left side is 20,
I'm not 100%
Left side,
sure.
left side, how much did you say variance?
It's,
20 and 24.
the porch would be 30 feet from the left side property line, so he needs a 20-foot variance.
Okay.
understood.
And
Yeah.
26 feet from the right side, so I need a 24-foot
Well,
variance.
okay.
Okay, we have a
Second.
second, all in favor?
All right,
Okay, we have, that is approved.
Thank you, sir.
there you go.
That
Now,
was easy, huh?
Good luck.
now, what happens now
Sorry.
is, you guys can correct me if I'm
Oh, you're good.
but we will write up the paperwork for this and it gets submitted to the town clerk's office. The
Mhm.
town clerk holds it for
20 days.
20 days, and so you can't do anything for
Until-
20 days.
Okay.
And then, registry of deeds, it has to be. It have to be, submitted to the registry of deeds. And then it has to be submitted to the registry. of-
Yeah, they will have to do that.
Or it has to be
I'll pick it up.
recorded.
I'll pick it up for you, I'll mail it out to you,
Mhm.
and then you'll have to record it at the registry of deeds and give us a copy back after it's been recorded.
Okay.
And there'll be a letter in there to explain that.
But once the 20 days goes and you get that letter,
Mhm.
you can go to the building department and get your building permit.
Okay.
Start, it's just the
Yeah.
follow through will be to get it registered.
Yeah, after the 20 days, you can get building permit, and then the rest of it, just the paperwork has to get caught up to the actual job that's gonna happen, so.
And that 20 days is in case your friendly neighbors, one of them wasn't friendly and said they wanted to contest it, they could.
Okay.
That gives that kind of waiting period for it,
Mhm.
in case somebody else showed up to say, wait a minute, I got a problem. I don't foresee it, but I still have to do what the
Yeah.
law says. Okay.
Some daddy can't dig holes. That's for 20 days.
Yes, sir.
You are
Okay.
all set.
Right.
Good.
Thank
Good luck with
Thank
the
you.
project.
Thank you. Thank you, appreciate it.
Thanks you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
You're done?
That's it. You are all
Yeah.
free to go.
Okay.
I'll see you in church.
All right.
Seven pages.
Thanks a lot.
Okay,
Have a good one. Nice to meet
Good.
you. Thank you.
enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for everything.
You're
Good.
welcome.
Yeah, I just put roughly number, just correct size of porch.
Yeah.
She make and after we figure out over there everything.
Okay. Once it explained, it made it better, the way we,
Yeah,
the way it moved a little bit, so,
that's good.
okay?
Thanks a lot.
Thank
All
you.
right.
You're welcome, thank you.
Bye.
I didn't put it, well, we didn't put it on the agenda because I wasn't sure I was gonna be here, but do you wanna talk about the the elections?
24?
Our elections, no debates. Is it okay to talk about something without?
It is, because I never took it off the agenda,
You don't take it,
because it was
okay.
too late.
So we're
Okay.
still on the,
Okay.
still on the agenda. So let's talk about, electing new officers for our annual, responsibility we're supposed to do.
Put a motion to remain the same.
Good motion,
I'll second that.
Remain the same.
We can't make it that easy. We have to get something on the record. So
Just did.
as,
Just did, yeah.
as vice chairman, Bill, would you like to be chairman?
I would respectfully, at this point, decline that. I'd
Okay,
like to remain as vice chair. I will definitely help if I have step in if you're not available, whoever the chairman is.
okay,
And serve at that capacity, mainly just because of the schedule. I have in some other commitments are just, it's gotten busier already, and I expect it to be worse throughout
okay,
the next few months of
Yeah.
travel. I just don't want to be not able to do the duty and have to dump it on somebody.
okay,
That's just my vision I see, and I'd rather be fair.
okay.
Not that it wouldn't be considered again or try, so I have a new 3-year
Okay,
term,
yeah,
so I got an opportunity.
You have a year to,
So breathe, give me some breathing, and I'll definitely try to help.
free up your
So, you
schedule.
know, I'm always there if I need to. Chris.
Paul, are you interested in being chairman again?
Not at this time.
No, okay. All right, so make, I guess you can make a motion for chairman.
I make an election to re-elect Chris Mastroni for chairman of the ZBA.
Second,
All in favor?
all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Sort of, sort of, aye.
Chris, you do a fantastic job.
I'll make a motion to appoint Bill Liss as vice chairman for a 1-year term. Second,
Second,
all in favor?
I myself,
Yeah.
I'm a voting member, right? So-
We've done all that. If we don't need, if we're just
Thank
gonna
you.
sign some
Thanks, Chris.
stuff, I guess I can stop this.
We'd have to adjourn first.
You wanna do?
I don't wanna do it. Don't even put me where you do that. So I have a motion to adjourn?
I gotta sign something.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. Oh, end. I guess the red end is.
and
It's a good start.
I put my